So in this video, I'm going to talk about the Fibonacci, which is one of the tools that I use when I am analyzing. So this indicator, you can use it for any strategy as long as you know how to draw the Fibonacci on your chart. In this video, I'm going to show you on how to draw it on your chart using MT5. In the next video, I'll show you how to do it on TradingView. Right, so you go into your MT5, okay, you choose the time frame, and then depending on the strategy that you are using, you analyze the market. Okay, so let's say you have predicted to say the market is gonna be going up. Now you want to find the place where you need to put an entry. So in this case, the Fibonacci is gonna help you to identify an important and a very strong support level where you can place an entry. Right. So how to get your Fibonacci on the screen? You just need to do this, and then you click on this button, and then you scroll down, find your Fibonacci retracement. So we have Fibonacci time zones, we have Fibonacci fan, we've got Fibonacci axis, we've got Fibonacci channel. However, I personally only use the Fibonacci retracement, and you click it like that, and you touch your screen. Okay, you touch your screen like that. However, this is a good, I've already done the settings, but with you the settings won't be there. So let me edit it, and let me just put it back to default and show you the levels that are very important to use when you are drawing your Fibonacci and how to use it. Okay, so you go on where are levels. Okay, so levels, they are here. So let me put them back to default. Okay, so when they are in default, this is what you will see. You see something like this. You see a lot of levels. All right, but we are not interested in all these levels. We are only interested in the following levels that we will be looking at. Okay, so with this strategy, we will be considering taking trades in between 50% and 61.8%. Those are the levels that we will be considering for trades. Okay, now how do you make sure that these other levels are excluded? You just tap on it, and then you see the edit. All right, and then you go where it's saying levels, okay, here, and you click that button right there, and you will tick these boxes. Okay, you tick these boxes for these areas which we won't be using. So you remove 0.23, you're gonna remove 0.38, and you remain with those levels, and then you can change the color, the one that you desire, and here you can change the size. Okay, and you click the tick right there, then you go back, you say okay, which color should I use? This one, and you save your video. I mean your, okay, let me do this. We didn't click save. We're gonna just do that again. So we remove this level, we remove that level, we tick, and then we remain with those levels, and then we go back, and then we say save. Okay, you see, so we are remaining with 0, 50%, and 61.8%. Okay, how do you draw now your Fibonacci on your chart? the correct way. So on how we draw the fib, the correct way is that we put 0, okay, 0 like this. If you are looking for, let's say you're looking for buys, you're gonna put 100% from the most recent swing low. Okay, if you understand CRT, you will be able to identify the most recent swing low or the low that takes out liquidity. That is where you are gonna place your 100. Okay, 100 is gonna be on that point, the starting point. All right, and then you will extend the 0 to the point where the market starts reversing from. That is where you put your 0. And as you can see, price returned to 50% and 61.8%, and the entry here was supposed to be there, and your SA was just there because it also points out where key levels are. We can see that on this level we had an order block, so it was very wise for you to put your SL below the order block and you are safe for an entry, instead of you entering from somewhere there or maybe there, but you entered like there. Okay, so let me show you another example on how to use your Fibonacci retracement. Let's see if we have gold. Okay, so here we add this trade right here. How we're going to do it, you're gonna touch the screen like that, you click on your fib, you touch the screen and you do it like that. In this scenario, we are looking for a sale. That means our 0 line, which is, our 100% line, is gonna be above, and 0 is gonna be where price is, reversing from. Okay, so you put it in that way. Same thing. Look at that. Price reacted from where? 50 to 61.8%. In other cases, price will react from the 50% exactly, and it will go to the intended direction. That is if your analysis is accurate and you've followed all the principles that you are supposed to follow. So this is how you use your Fibonacci. Hope you've learned one or two things.